Hey Burn Along, thanks for clicking into class. This is Joni Fit and we're going to be doing one of our Bodysculpt classes. Bodysculpt is designed to cover every facet of your fitness. You'll be working balance, core, strength, stability, a little bit of cardio. You're going to get everything in one class, so I'm so happy you're here. All you're going to need today is 2 weights. You can always modify by taking the weights out. So you ready to get started? I'm so happy to be here with you today. We're going to start with our traditional warm-up that we do in our Bodysculpt classes. But if you're new, don't worry, I'll walk you through the whole thing. I want your feet super close together. We're going to cross our wrists as we squat slightly down, lift up and pull your elbows down into your back muscle. There you go. Let's do it again. So I love this move because you can already feel how just by tightening your muscles, you're getting a workout. So even before we lift those weights, you're getting muscle work. So inhale as you go down, exhale. Good. Now we're going to reach your left arm up and over, but push your left heel down. Good. Now bring your arms forward to me in a chair position. For all you yogis out there, squeeze your inner thighs. Now your right arm's going to go. Push your right hip down. It's one of my favorite warm-ups. And bring your arms forward. Good job. You're going to step your left leg back, make fists with your hands, and gently pull again into that back muscle. Step in and do the other side. Now, if you're new to fitness or new to my classes, I want you to think about your lunge. Your back heel is off the floor. You're driving that back knee down toward the floor and you're taking a big step back. If you need to modify a lunge, what I'd like you to do is just not go so low, but you still want to step back far. It's safer for your knees. Good. Let's just do 2 more of these. Pulling into that back muscle. Exhale there. Inhale up. Last one. Perfect. We're going to step out to our left. I want you to round your back like you're going over a big stability ball. Now exhale, lift, and pull your elbows to your side. I want you to feel the spinal flexion here. You're moving through your spine. This is so good for your back. One more. Now we're simply going to cross our feet and do it again. So step, and join me down here again, and exhale up. Now the lower you sit into those legs, the more you're getting out of this move. But go where you feel today. Go where you need. Step your feet back together. Let's inhale up. Fill your lungs, work your lungs. Exhale, flat back. Bring your chest down, arms out to the side. Nice straight back. And now let your arms dangle. Let them release, let them relax. Shake your head. Say, are you having fun already? Shake your head, yes. Are you going to get tired today? Shake your head, no. Relax that neck. Now half lift your back. So your back is nice and straight. We're going to bend one knee for 2. And then switch. If it feels better to lift your heel, you can. This is a nice stretch for the hip, back of the knee. One more set of these. You're doing great. Let's bring your hands to the floor. Lift your heels gently up. You're in a tiny little ball. Now exhale, push your heels down, and now articulate your spine to the top. Each vertebrae stacks on the other, and roll your shoulders back. Perfect. Can we do the whole thing one more time? Cross your wrists and pull into your back. Now you've done it once. Think of that as your rehearsal, and now you're going to do it with everything you've got, okay? You can get lower in that squat if you want. One more, but keep your chest up. Awesome. Lift that left arm up and over with energy. Push that left heel down. Bring your arms forward in chair. Sink down. Squeeze your inner thighs. Awesome. Other side goes. Once you feel lent to that side body, and then bring your arms to me. You're doing awesome. We're going to go into those lunges. Don't worry about what leg you're switching each time. Bring the knee toward the floor though and keep your chest up. Your shoulders should stay posturally over your hips. So I need that big step back, even if you modify by not dropping too low. And you could always go a little slower if you needed to. Awesome, let's step out to the side. Round your back for me. Round, round, round. Now arch. Try to stay down in your legs. Try not to stand up. Round. Arch. Step across, step across. Go down again, down, 2, 3, 4. Exhale as you come up and feel that back. Getting that work, I love it. Step your feet together, inhale up. Exhale, let's flat back over and enjoy the feeling. Feel the backs of your legs getting that nice release and stretch. Shake out those arms. Good. Now you'll half lift your back. So think about putting your hands on your thighs. Everybody's level will be different, but I want that back. Let me turn to the side for you. Want that back nice and straight, so you're lifting up your sits bones. Good. Now bend one knee for 2. And again, you can lift the heel if that feels better. So this would be lifting the heel. Some people feel a deeper stretch that way. You want to customize stretches for your body. Bring your hands to the floor, lifting both heels gently up. Now exhale, push your heels down and think about getting each vertebrae on top of the other. Roll your shoulders back. You did awesome. All right, for your first drill, no weights are needed. We're gonna do a lateral lunge. So let's practice for a second. Step out. Now, all 10 toes are facing me. Your hips are back and your back is straight. Okay, you can have your hands on your quad, just never put it on your kneecap. That looks lovely. So let's pulse that twice, nice and slow. Now tap in. Now that same foot is gonna do a bowler. Step back, we'll practice your bowler. When you're in your bowler, your weight is in your front heel. You're pushing out through this hip. Should be no pressure on your knee, okay? So pulse that twice. Awesome, so tap in again. So let's do it again, just 2 pulses. Down for 2. Step in, get that tap, and then step back. There's your bowler, perfect. Okay, now you got this, you got this. Make it a big step. Drive your hips back, feel your inner thigh working, and then step back, feel your outer hip working. Awesome, I love this. You're carving your whole lower body here. Keep your abs pulled in tight. Good, can you give me one more like this? You're doing great. Big step, make sure your toes are facing forward, always going for form over anything else. Okay, so I want you to do the same thing, but try a knee lift. Ready? Try balance. How'd that feel? Go back. We're gonna lift that knee again. You ready? Good. So you see how I'm tapping my toe occasionally? I want you to set yourself up for success, okay? I want you to challenge your body, but I want you to help your body get it. It's being kind to your body, and your body does so much for you. I want you to be kind to it. You're doing awesome. Now, can you give me singles? Not fast, but just 1 pulse and lift. Think movement, stabilize. Movement, stabilize. Good. Movement, stabilize. Just 2 more. You're doing great. Keep those abs pulled in. You'll be feeling your inner thigh, your outer thigh. It's all working. You're doing awesome. Now listen. Hold your bowler. Stay there. 8, 7, 6. You got this. 5, 4. Step that leg right behind you now. Lunge it back and pulse. Awesome. You're doing amazing. Now let's bring those arms down and come up. Doesn't that feel good? Dropping into that hip. It works so hard for you. Think of this as stretching it out. Good. Inhale down. Exhale up. Palms down. Palms up. You're doing great. Make sure that back heel is gently off the floor. Awesome. Inhale. Exhale. And aren't you happy you have another side? Good job, step in, you did it. We're gonna start nice and slow again though. I want you to do that lateral lunge. Your hips are back. Set yourself up to have success in this drill. All 10 toes are facing forward. I want you to also make sure you never roll onto the sides of your feet, okay? So push those hips back, it's going to help. 2 gentle pulses here. Awesome, now just tap in. That same leg is gonna go back into a bowler. Same leg moves. Okay, just hold here in your bowler. Make sure you feel okay in this. Your inner thighs are squeezing together, okay? Your back heel is off the floor, and you should be feeling your outer hip really working, okay? You're carving it, so pulse twice. Perfect, okay. So let's do it nice and slow. 2 pulses to the side. Exhale up. 2 bowlers. Down for 2. Again, we're not going fast. It's actually better for your body not to move fast, because when you're moving fast, your body gets to use that momentum to get through some of that drill. We don't want to do that. You showed up for a workout today. I want you to get everything you can out of your workout. Okay, so make sure you're feeling that outer hip here. Tap in. Your inner thighs are working right here. And tap in. Great job. So last one like this, okay? And remember what we're gonna add in? We're gonna do that balance work. Right after this, hold on, you got 1 more bowler. Don't rush it, Johnny, don't rush it. Okay, so now you're gonna add that knee lift. So down for 2. Now remember, you can tap your foot. There's nothing wrong with tapping your foot. And then getting, oh, there we go, get that balance. All right, now bowler. Down for 2. I'm gonna tap my foot before I do my balance work. Good, so do that if you need to. Down for 2, good. So standing knee is soft, always, okay? These are the things that I'm saying in my head, because you see I'm struggling like mad. So my standing knee stays soft, and I keep my spine elongated. Perfect. All these little things will help you get more out of your fitness. That's what your fitness is about. It's not about perfection, guys. It's about progress. It's about making your body stronger every time you show up for a workout. And so I'm happy you're here today. You're doing awesome. Let's lift it up. Okay, you can do one more, right? You can do one more of anything. Down for 2. And lift up, nice and tall, but soft knee. Awesome. Perfect. Now we're gonna do those singles, but it's not fast. It's just one pulse. Exhale up. One bowler. Exhale up. How's your balance? Can you feel how it turns on? The more you practice balance, the more those balance receptors fire. And that's so important, not just for your fitness, but for your everyday life. I want you to be able to do whatever you love in your 90s, when you're 100. I want you out there playing golf or pickleball or playing with your grandkids. You got it. All right, can you do one more of these? Nice and slow though. It's not fast. I want you to feel the muscles working. Now you're gonna hold that bowler. Stay there, squeeze your inner thighs, pulse it. This is where you might have to grit your teeth a little bit. And are we still friends? You're doing awesome. 5, squeeze your inner thighs. 4, 3, step that foot back for your lunge. Remember, it's a deep step back. You don't have to go low, but I want that foot to go back, and you're just gonna pulse it right here. Awesome. It's a nice stretch for your hip flexor. I want you to feel that. That feels good, right? Now you're gonna bring those hands down and lift. Good. Down. This is your treat after the drill, right? Down, 2, 3, 4, and up. You did awesome. Down, 2, 3, 4. First drill done. First set done. You got this. Good. Down, 2, 3. We're going to pick up our weights in a second. Good. You've earned them. 2 more. Down, 2, 3, 4. And lift, and you've got 1 more. Perfect. I want you to join me with 2 weights, guys. Well done, okay? 2 weights for your first drill. So, we just did a great lower body drill. I'm going to leave it alone for a sec. Sound good? We're going to work your upper body. So when you're doing weightlifting, I want you to think of rolling the shoulders back and down. So they're kind of, your scapula is down in place. Okay, and we're gonna work your biceps. So we're only gonna lift halfway up. So I want you to hold your hands on either side. Exhale, just to that half lift. And go down, perfect. So your knees are soft, your hips are tucked, and you're only moving that weight halfway up. Not so bad, right? But here's the thing I want you to think about when you're doing your biceps. You want to keep your elbows docked to your sides. So your elbows should not be moving, okay? So if you're feeling any movement in your elbows, I want you to tighten them to your side. It's going to really make that bicep fire more. Awesome. Squeeze your glutes, tuck your hip bones. Now, stop halfway up. You're doing awesome. Okay, you got this. Your biceps are strong. Now from here, I want you to lift your shoulders and only go halfway down. Okay, so now it starts to get a little more serious, right? Squeeze your glutes, so you kind of tuck them under, so your pelvis kind of tucks forward. That's going to support your back. So if you're feeling anything in your back, check your tuck. If you're still feeling anything in your back, go to a traditional stance. So a traditional stance is when you have one foot behind the other. I like my feet together. I feel like I can tuck my hips much better. So if this is what feels good for you, I want you to join me, but go into that traditional if you need it. So your shoulder blades are back and down, right? Your elbows are staying nice and still. You're doing great. Awesome. You've only got 1 more set of these, okay? So I want you to bring the weight all the way down now. So you're doing full range of motion. Exhale to lift those weights up. Inhale, go slow, excellent. So one thing I like to think about when I'm doing my own weightlifting is moving to a 4 count, okay? So I want you to think of that. So exhale up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale down for 4. Oh, it changes it, doesn't it? You're welcome. Exhale up, squeeze your glutes, make sure your hips are tucked. Again, if you're feeling anything in your lower back, change your stance. Your abs are helping you in every drill you do. And you really feel those biceps, right? Are they starting to shake a little? That's great. Come on, go for the shake, go for the shake, go for the shake. Yes. And you got one last one here. Perfect. Okay, put your weights down for 1 second. I want you to shake out your arms. You did amazing. Go ahead and release your back. Okay, so good news is that set is done. Even better news is we're still going to work your biceps, okay? But I want you to let them release and relax for a second. Working through that spinal twist. Keep your chest lifted. Enjoy the feeling of what your muscles just did. You felt them getting stronger, right? 3, 2, pick up those weights. Nice work. Okay, so anytime you need that mid-set break, I want you to take it. Anytime you need water, I want you to take it, okay? So again, I leg my feet together. It allows me to tuck my hip bones under, and that protects the back. But traditional weightlifting, you would be like this, and that helps protect your back as well. So however you feel you can tuck your hips the most, so your abs are on and your body is protected, okay? This time, I want you to turn your wrist outward as much as you can, almost like you're trying to get your wrist to face your two side walls. Everybody's will be different though, as long as the elbows are docked in. So remember what we did in the beginning? We only went halfway up. So the weight should be on the side of your body, and you go down slow. Awesome. Yeah, just like before. Exhale as you lift. Inhale down. Perfect. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. You're doing great. Exhale, lift. Good. So can you feel your biceps shaking already? That's great. And if not, try squeezing your weights some more. Pretend they're heavier. Yeah, a lot of it's mental. For me, my weights are like 25 pounds. And in reality, they're about 5. But if you put your mind into your muscle, exhale as you lift, squeeze. Awesome. So now you get to stop halfway. So everybody stop halfway. Reset your shoulders if need be. I don't want you hunching forward, okay? So open up your chest. Now, just from here, go up to the outside of your shoulder and stop halfway. Oh, shaky, shaky already. Come on, you got it. Squeeze your glutes. And if your muscles aren't shaking, picture your weights as heavier for me. And remember your breathing. Exhale up. Good, go back to that bowler and hold. Ready? 8, 7, I love you. 6, 5, the weight's in your front heel. 4, 3, 2, and stand up. Nice work. Well, the good news is your arms got to rest, right? Your biceps are feeling good. All right, so opposite hand, shoulder blades are back and down. Slide that foot behind you. So now you'll get to see me struggle because this is my new hip. So I may struggle a little, I may not get as low, but guess what? I'm saying to myself, you're still doing great, and he's strengthening every time I work out. Okay, so shoulder blades are back and down. We're gonna lift up. It's not about height, it's about keeping your posture. Good, and then you tap that foot down, and then we'll go into that bowler, so step back. Perfect. So that's what I want you to think about. Give your body some grace. Work with your weaknesses. Help it get stronger. Think of driving that weight towards your standing heel, not in front of you. And then you go into your bowler, pushing back into this hip. Again, it should never hurt your knee. If you're feeling anything in your knee during this drill at all, you might be locking the knee at this part, so make sure you have it soft. Again, it's not about depth. And on this part, I want you to slide your hips back like you're trying to push your hip to that wall. Think about throwing that bowling ball. Good, good, good. Abs are in tight, shoulder blades are back and down. Sometimes that helps too. Before you go into your deadlift, reset your shoulders, okay? Because again, we're always going for good alignment. Good alignment is what keeps our workout safe and effective. And hey, are you breathing? I want you to make sure you're breathing. Your body's gonna thank you if you breathe through your drill. Could you do one more? You're doing great. Shoulder blades are back. Think of driving that foot back and then up to the back wall, squeezing your glutes. Oh, I missed it. Good job. Good job. Okay, you gotta hold this. Ready? 8, 7. Pull your abs in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stand up, and you did it. Pick up your other weight. You've got one more drop. I am so proud of how hard you're working. Okay, so we're gonna use both weights right now. We're gonna be doing a high pull. So let's just practice for a second. Your knees are always soft though. I want you to drive up with your elbows. Good. And then you come down. So this isn't the drill, but we're just kind of practicing. Because a high pull is very good for your upper back. But let me show you something that would be incorrect if your shoulders were coming up like this to do it. Can you see how it's like really uncomfortable for your shoulders? So keep your shoulder blades back, your neck long, and think of like, I like to think of like a puppet, like your Pinocchio. And there's a string on both of your elbows, and your elbows are being driven out to the ceiling. And that should help you relax your wrists. I don't want you to use your hands at all. They're just holding the weights. So that's your high pull. Feels pretty good, right? So that's not the drill though. Let's do the drill together. We're gonna go into a little baby squat, so your chest stays up. Now your left arm only is gonna high pull, pivot your right foot. It's the opposite foot. Okay, and now come back down again. And now you're going to go the opposite way. So your opposite arm comes up and your foot pivots. Perfect. Now we're going nice and slow. I want you to picture that you're the $6 million man. Anybody remember him? You're going really slow. So whatever elbow is pulling, so if it's your right elbow, your left foot pivots. And then you come back, and it's still that high pull. So remember, your Pinocchio, your elbow is getting pulled up from the ceiling with a string. Exhale up. I love these rotational high pulls. I mean, we're working your upper back, but at the same time now you're getting core, you're getting quads, you're getting glutes, and you're getting hips. Can you do 2 more? So we squat, whatever arm is pulling, the opposite foot pivots. It's a little bit of a brain game too, isn't it? 1 more. Perfect, you did it. Lift your weights up. This is how you're going to finish. I want a very slow march, but keep your arms as tight as you can. And lift one knee and come down and then do the other. So the key to this game is slow, okay? So basically that way you're spending some time balancing on one foot. Oh, so important for our balance. Think of straightening your arms as much as you can. I like to think of I'm hanging from the ceiling by my weights. So my arms are nice and long. They're not doing anything but holding those weights. And that gives you bone density. So when you stack your bones like this, you're getting bone density. You got it. Think of squeezing your core when you lift up. Good. Trying to get that thigh parallel to the sky. Excellent. If you're having any trouble with balance, think of squeezing your inner thighs toward each other. And if you needed to modify, guys, you could always have your weights right here. Okay, but I only need 10 more seconds. Whatever position you're choosing, make this the best 10 seconds of your workout, okay? Yes. And 1 more, get 1 more, get 1 more. Put your weights down. You did that. You did that. I'm so proud of you. All right, so let's just do a nice little stretch because it's really important for your body to get a stretch, okay? This is the dessert at the end of your workout. So I want you to inhale up. Fill your lungs, and as you exhale, just dip your hips down just a little bit. Inhale up. I want you to think of stretching your lungs right now. Exhale down. This last time, we're going to hold our hands up there. Can you hold on to your wrist? So let's say left wrist is holding your right, and gently pull. So whatever hand is holding your wrist, you're pulling gently to that side. Think about pushing down through that heel, okay? Perfect. Now you're going to make a nice little circle. Turn your body to that direction. Circle up and around. Good. Turn your body back to that original side. Go again. Circling through. Perfect. Stop at the top and switch your hands. So now I'm going to say your right hand is grabbing your left, and you're going to pull gently to that left side. Think of pushing down through that heel, though, because I want you to feel that side body stretch. You're doing great. I'm going to turn to that side, okay? So turn to that side. Circle through. Think of your breathing. Think of thanking your body for how hard it just worked. Awesome. And bring your arms out to a T. You're doing great. So if you have tight hamstrings, I'm going to suggest you take your feet a little bit wider. If you're really flexible in your hamstrings, your stance can be more narrow. We're going to exhale over. It's called a flat back. And I want you to let your arms dangle toward the floor. Okay, so think about getting your back as straight as you can. So I'm going to widen my stance because my hamstrings are pretty tight. This is the back of your leg, your hamstring. So I want you to inhale while you're here. Exhale, blow the air out for 6 counts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more time, stay right where you are. Inhale. Exhale out for 6, 5. Hopefully you feel your body relaxing. Perfect. Put your hands on your thighs, gently bend your knees, and I want you to drop one shoulder down. You can push against that inner thigh if that feels good, and then switch sides. Awesome. So you found the workouts you love. Hopefully you're loving your workouts. Now I want you to think about what you fuel your body with, okay? I want you to pick natural food. Whole foods, that's the way you give your body the best energy. Round your back up. And that's going to complement all these workouts you're doing. Thank you so much. I'm happy you came today. I hope to see you tomorrow.